I would really appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, and turn bell notifications on. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Okay, we're playing Among Us Story on guard. I'm playing this because we're purple, and I'm purple. It looks like yes! You'll play as operator, crewmate who enters a virtual training simulator. Inside that simulation, you'll control guard and investigate a murder committed by a deadly imposter. This short gameplay section explores one line of investigation out of the many you'll have available, but remains mostly free of spoilers. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this little taste of Among Us Story on Guard. I'm green. Hey, hello, and welcome to Mirror Research and Development. You must be operator. I'm management. It's great to have you here. Stellar. You have a good flight? Sleep alright? I'm proud to be here. It's an honor to be here doing my part to help Mira. And we're honored to have you here. Everyone's honored. So much honor. This is Mirror R&D. We're working on ways to give our crewmates a better chance at survival. That means safer ships, clear instructions, and most of all, ways to deal with the biggest threat out there. Unlocking the imposters? Yes, thank you. So many people say it's getting a card swipe to work, but clearly it's imposters. Did you know that imposters are responsible for 73 of all lost mirror ships? The other 27% are crewmates charting a course through an asteroid field, but whatever the future problem. We're working on getting that percentage down and those imposters out on the old airlock. And we've developed an exciting new solution to help the simulator. Can I fall in love? Does this mean I can fall in love with a hologram so advanced that it's like a real crewmate? What? Who would do that? Is that a thing crewmates want? Is that a thing you want? Okay, the truth is, we're sticking you into this little pod with goggles and a headset. You know I shouldn't have left a pause for you to ask questions. Now it seems like I let down. No, I'm sure it's great. I promise it's gonna seem like everything you've dreamed of and more, thanks to the greatest power of all, your imagination, and also some new proprietary hardware for rendering purposes. You ready for an adventure? We've got a scenario lined up that will help us identify imposters and protect crewmates. I'm ready! Let's do it. Loving the enthusiasm, operator, just loving it. The simulator's ready for you right over there. And so are those devious imposters. Try not to die. Enter simulation. It looks like you've received a task to enter the simulation. Wait, who's that? Oh, that's the virtual assistant for your mini computer. Tip to read your task. Press escape to open the mini computer. Tip, you can call me Matey. I'm here to help help my fellow crewmates. Just feel free to ignore if it's bugging you. Oh, this is actually so... What is this? How do I... Gosh, looks like you're tracking a lot of data in that simulator. Yep, our proprietary solution does a ton of work, making the simulation feel real for you. And of course, we'll be tracking everything you do. No pressure! Let's get into that simulator and give this baby something to hack. Oh, okay. I think the imposter is gonna be gray. Yo, that is so epic. I'm me. What did this ship run on? Ask engineer and they'll say it's reactor power. Ask captain and they say it runs on teamwork. Really? Wait, am I still recording? I'm so scared I'm not recording. Ask. But what this ship really runs on is truth and justice. Okay. I guess were me, but in an Umbreon security suit. Every lie is a grit in the engines. Every crime is a crack in the hull. My name is Garden, and every morning I make sure the ship flies straight. That's me. That's yellow, that's brown, that's red. I like the computers. This is your final reminder that the ship will have intermittent lighting outages for the most of the day. This should not be a surprise to anyone after my previous emails to reiterate. The ship is overdue for maintenance of its electrical system. I will be working in the vents for most of the day. Be prepared for the lighting outages during that time. I've been able to implement redundancies for everything except the lighting. No other ship system will be affected. I've attached the electrical schematics and a chart showing my progress. Okay, so the captain is blue, the scientist is brown, I'm purple, the cook is yellow, and the doctor is red. Peach? Cook. Oh fuck, I didn't read that. There's a special dinner tonight. Can you guess what it is? That's right, it's Quesadilla Tuesday. They're like tacos but soft and flat. And they're even a fun color, so come get your fill of our quesadilla. Your friend cook. Important meeting in Alma Center seems suspicious. Come to the cafeteria at 9 a.m. sharp. Don't be late. Ship protector. Oh nice, been waiting for this one. What the? Tactical vest fitting. 10 tips to find a style that says be respectful or get ejectful. Sunglasses mirrored or dark. We asked and you answered. Spot the imposter. Take our quiz and find out whether you're ready. You aren't, but you can be. Ship-wide cameras. Are you surveilling enough? And much more. Goodbye. That anonymous message seems like a grease spot on my visor. Can't clean it off until I know which side it's on. It looks like I've got a blind date in the cafeteria. Tip. The mini computer includes a map that can help you find the cafeteria. Okay, cafeteria. Win security. So we go at boop, boop, boop. Okay. Can I get some water? Can I punch it? They say no single crewmate is a match for an imposter, yet they haven't seen me yet. You want some of this? You want to bring your trash onto my ship? Yeah, I didn't think so. Locked myself in my office this morning. Nobody gets to talk to me before I've had my morning coffee. Swap your security card to unlock most stores. CW card swipe. Medbay. Yeah, I know. Doctor! Hello, doctor! Oh, guard! Good morning! How are you? Did you see engineer's message? Scientist has always been skittish. Figures engineer's message about tinkering would bother them. Having the lights out is, well, it seems inconvenient and dark. What are you worried about? Engineer said the electrical upgrades would just take a few hours. What's the problem? Oh, it's not a problem. Well, not much of a problem. It's just the greenhouse requires a steady power source, you know, to grow things. Engineer said it would only be the lights. Yeah, right, of course. Tree hugger is such a worrier. They care about plants almost as much as I care about security. But they should be fine now. I reassured them it's handled. Anyways, I'll let you get back to breakfast. Stay safe. Remember, you can't spell vigilante without vigilance. Okay. Yeah, they better. Situation secure. They don't gotta worry. That's my job. Okay. The cafeteria, the ship's watering hole. A place to replenish and recharge for everyone, even the predators. What threats lurk in the tall grass of the cafeteria? What crocodiles wait in the water for the innocent to dip their heads? Let's find out. Can I make a copy? Yellow dead. I'm gonna make my coffee. No, I can't. Yellow dead. Uh-oh. Cook! They can fry an egg. if their life depended on it. Now their goose is cooked. I'll find whoever did this to you. Cook, I'll make it right. Cook's dead! Guard, how could you? It wasn't me. I should have been streaming this. Doctor, seize the imposter before they kill again. It wasn't me. When you were planet side, a person accused of murder is entitled by a trial of jury and of their peers. Yeah, I know. Can we get this over with? I promise my subscribers I'd lifesteal the autopsy later. But out here on a ship, always ready for imposters to attack, an emergency meeting is all you can get. And I haven't got a peer in the pack. Right, yes. Dr. Nye took charge when we found Guard standing over poor Cook's body. Are you sure Guard is the imposter? I talked to Guard right before you found them. Then you're lucky to be alive. Good thinking, Doctor. Focus on the fortunate positivities instead of a conversation. Make it a pro-versation. I'm being lucky. Luck had nothing to do with it. Anonymous note leads me to the body right when everybody's coming for breakfast. This is a setup. Where's the engineer? I'd really prefer to do this with everyone present. There's still, you know, the electrical upgrades. They sent them that email. Oh, I have a filter to send an engineer's ship-wide emails to spam. They're so depressing. Guard, would you like to speak? Maybe apologize? I think we'd all appreciate it. Imposter, I'm coming for you. I didn't do it. Well, isn't that just what an imposter would say? Yep, but this time it's the truth. Yes. Yes. Very good. So, it's all in favor of ejecting Guard then? I'm smashing that A, well, like it's a like and subscribe button. You all should like and subscribe to me, not this dude. Given the evidence, yes. Sorry, eh? Unanonymous. That's how you know Guard's guilty. Would an innocent crewmate get an unanimous vote for ejection? To the airlock. Doctor and scientist, wait back here. Okay, Guard, I'm gonna push that airlock button. That vent, maybe I can get out through there. They're going through the vents! Well, that proves they're an imposter. This wasn't... How does the engineer work in here? Treat him like a credit card with no interest inductory period. That is always a catch. But if I'm today's catch, I'll be catch and release right out of the airlock. My metaphors are mixed up, but so is his case. The unbreakable truth of the ship lies. So I'll take this case, work it, squeeze it until the truth drips out between my fingers, and then I'll wash my hands under the faucet of justice. So what have I got? To investigate? They say dead beans tell no tales, but Cook was always chatty. Maybe their body will tell me a bedtime story about which monster we had to bump in the night. Really interesting gameplay. Okay, what else? Security tapes. People lie, but cameras don't. If I can get to security, the surveillance tapes can point me at the imposter. They really might, but not in this demo, so don't worry about that right now. Rude. Okay, what else? I've got enough. Right, like a hard-boiled egg. This case isn't gonna crack itself. Let's go make an omelet. And make sure not to get myself poached. Okay, we're in reactor, so we go down to... Okay, without being seen. Wait, is this the right way? No sign of Cook's body, they must have moved it. Best guess would be medbay, that's what they do in autopsy. Blue powder, part of the normal mess of the kitchen or something else. I should find out where the stuff came from, maybe it's nothing. Or maybe I'll look back someday and know that this is what blew the case wide open. Someday maybe. But not today, because the blue powder investigation isn't part of the demo. Okay. Knives? Guess Cook's never getting around to that final cleanup. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Why can't I investigate these fucking knives? Can I make myself a coffee? Like I figured, it must have locked medbay up. Medbay because Cook's body is inside, but life never closes a door without opening an airlock. I should avoid the airlock metaphors until I've cleared my name. Point is, there's gotta be some other way in to find Cook's body. Oh, there must be a vent or something. I can sit. Not my seat. They haven't seasoned to cushion it properly or anything. Probably too much to hope the imposter decided to take a break. What clues does the captain keep secreted away in admin? You'll find out someday, but not in the demo. I kind of hate management. Want to investigate the personal quarters or leave your near airlocking on the lower decks? Sadly, this isn't in the demo. Security. In the full simulation, you might find yourself checking the security tapes, but not in the demo. Where the fuck do I go then? First floor? I go over here. Vents to criminals' hallways. An imposter can use them to pop up like a space gopher from a space gopher hole in any room on the ship. Engineer usually has the vents locked down. Must have left this one loose while doing the electrical upgrades. This might be my road to medbay. So maybe I should talk to the big cheese engineer who spends all their time in here. Maybe they could give me directions. Just gotta figure out how to get their attention. Wait, they ran in and yelled like a space dog on space bath day that time I spilled coffee on the control panel. Guess I'm heading to cafeteria to make you a fresh cup of coffee. This'll be fun. Where are all the... Coffee, the only bean I can count on to never betray me. Oh. Get this lid out of here. Ooh. Fuck. I dropped some. More coffee. Yay! Time to pull engineer out of the vents with a venti on the coffee, baby. You're too good for me. You deserve so much better. There's a control panel in the reactor that needs you. Oh. Okay, that's just chat logs. I do kind of look like Umbreon. Espeon in an Umbreon outfit? That would be kind of cool. Okay, my voice is louder. Maybe this will be better. Guess engineer left their slide ruler out. Maybe the map got too exciting for them. That's actually a right angular ruler, not a slide ruler. Oh, sorry, I mean I didn't choose for Guard to say that. They just said that. Sometimes Guard just says things. What? Okay. Leave for 5 minutes, someone shorts out the panels. We need to talk. You're the imposter! I'm not the imposter. And why are you chasing me? I should have locked the door. How do I lock the door? The coffee maker. Get out of here. Oh fuck. Yay! Coffee. Dark roasted shade grown. Hate this thing. Stupid card swipe. These cables are a mess. No wonder engineer has to root around the vents to fix the lights. I don't know if my mic's too loud or too quiet. Again, come on! Sonyan, you poured coffee on my panel. I had to get your attention. How do you know they found me guilty? Captain said the verdict in an email. I replied all with confidential risk memo. Captain doesn't read your emails. You take that back. I can chase you all day. I can run all day. Stay back. Or I won't know what hit me. You don't want to use wattage to note the danger of electrocution. You use current. That'd be something I would say. Speaking of current, oh, currently I need your help, Sparky. What do you want? Directions to medbay? You know the vents better than anyone, but an imposter. How do I get to medbay? An actual imposter would know their way through the vents already. I'm not the imposter. Imposter, not imposter. Use this. Unless this is a trick, like one of those puzzles where one guy always lies and one always tells the truth. Stop! Yeah, listen, Sparky, I got a crime scene for breakfast and an airlock as late as morning snack. As a late morning snack, so either you help me, or I take that sparkler and stick it up so far up your suit that little kids will see it blinking in your visor and come asking for candy. That doesn't actually sound like something Guard would say. I'm not the imposter. Okay, fine. Here. Direction to medbay. I'm still not sure I believe you. Good. It means you're thinking. That all you want? Seen anyone suspicious? You seen anyone suspicious while you were down in the vents? Some mouth breather sabotaged the control panel and then chased me around the reactor room. This right here, this is why nobody reads engineers' emails. But there have been others in the vents. I saw scientists early this morning, and someone I didn't see. They didn't talk. I just heard them moving. Huh. Good to know. You want anything else? That's all. Stay safe. The loose vent. Let's hop. Okay, doop, 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 doop. Up. The smell washes over me even before I could come up through the vents. Sickness, rot, corruption, live streaming. Some call it hells. Around here, we call it medbay. Let's see what we can see. Consent files. Vegetables. Oh, I can scan. Wait a minute, the medical scanner isn't even running. Doc pulled the power over for their streaming setup. If I want to prove my innocence or something else, or someone else's skill, I have to do it another way. Cook, I hate seeing you like this. I just hope you can get me some clues, so I can get you some payback. That was it? Whoops, looks like you finished our little demo. But you crushed it, getting as far as you did. Look at you, dodging pursuit, hunting for clues. Listen, you've got some rest. You get some rest while we get the rest of the simulation put together. We'll have you back in this bad being real soon. Thanks for playing! Is there like an end scene? No? Okay. Well, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Goodbye!
Running through hurdles, running in circles, trying to escape from this thing that I fear. Everything seems clear, like the end is near. In the rear, I can see the beast getting close, surrounded by ghosts in the cloud of smoke. The smoke reeks of failure. I don't want to fail, but all the stairwells lead straight to hell. So I'm jumping trapdoors in the floor before they floor me. Focus on the love and the light right before me. Walls keep spinning and my path keeps turning. Patience thinning and my calves keep burning. Hotter than the furnace. Suddenly I'm learning. Maybe I finally reached the point of no returning. East is north and west is south. I feel like I will never get out. I'm trapped.